So one of the things in a movie that's kind of really important. Oh, I'm here at Nelson's Park or Shark Beach. But you probably can't see it. I'm right by the waves here. Um, one of the important things about film is the surrounding people that you put in the movie as well. So, and it sort of got me thinking more about like friendship groups and stuff like that. Like, the people in your life who support you or undermine you or whatever the type of friend it is. Like, not all friends are your good friends, right? Some friends, what do they call them? Frenemies. You think they think that you're their friend, but they're not really your friend. Um, so I was just thinking about this sort of character, and I think he needs like, well, they, it could be a boy, it could be a girl. I just keep saying he because I'm a dude, and I just default to saying that. It's like don't weave any more into it. It's nothing more important than that. They kind of need some form of support network or things that can sort of like balance them out. And I think the great thing about having good characters as friends is that you can use them to bounce off and to show other qualities of your main character, so that they can see how they react to a certain situation, where they get involved in a thing. Like, for example, they could have a crazy friend who's always wanted to do the insane thing, and maybe our person goes, "No, I'm not." As fun as that sort of seems, it's kind of not something for me, not really something I want to be doing. So I was just kind of thinking about like the friends you keep in life. Like, I'm a bit older, so I've had friends come and go and all that sort of stuff for various different reasons, whether natural causes or we've just sort of grown apart or whatever sort of happened. I was just kind of contemplating that as a concept, like at what point do your friends become almost family and become more important to you than almost anything else in life. I would have to say that I've had several friends over the years that have been like that, and I'm fortunate enough to have friends like that right now, who you would just do anything for you and you would do anything for them. But I don't know what type of friends this person should be around, and I guess it will come down to how they know them. That's kind of how, when I write friends, it's like supporting characters in a movie or stuff like that. It's like what do they bring to the party that they can help show about your main character or drive the plot along. Maybe they're the type of one who got you in the trouble that is driving the plot. Well, I've had friends like that as well who all of a sudden you're doing something, you're like, I didn't mean to do this. Why am I doing this? This is crazy, And then, for whatever happens. So I was just wondering about that, like what type of friend this main character needs to have in their life to surround them to bring out the most in them. So I think, it's always good to have 3 or 4 different supporting characters. Because it's also, what's the actor going to act against if they don't have other people in the movie? So that's what I was thinking about that. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know. So, all right, all the best. So Nelson's Park or Shark Beach? What an unfortunate name for a place, Shark Beach. But that's because there's a shark net down here that they set up for swimming, and just along here they have like bull sharks and great whites and all that sort of stuff going up and in and out of Sydney Harbour. So yeah, I mean, Australia does have some moments. Anyway, all the best.